I'm going to try and do some velocity testing on these Browning 22 long rifle rounds here. On the case they're advertised at 1435 feet per second. When you look at the rounds, they're obviously hollow points, but it seems like they've got some sort of wax coating or something like that in the tip, because you can see that's weird yellowish green stuff on it. According to the velocity on the box though, these should be some really hot rounds. 40 grain hollow points at more than 1400 feet per second. So let's go ahead and get started with the velocity test. I'm going to be using the Ruger 1022 and the F1 Crony. I'll also fire a few rounds out of the Rough Rider revolver, just so we can see the difference in velocity between a long and a short barrel. Okay, now let's try and see what kind of velocity we get out of these Browning 22 long rifle rounds. First out of the Ruger 1022. 1366. 1340. 1315. 1402. And 1455. Okay, now let's try our short barrel. Notice this time I'm wearing hearing protection. This one's actually louder than the rifle for some reason. $11.01. 10.92. 11.48. 11.04. The last one failed to register. So out of the rifle we got a high of 1455. That's probably the hottest 22 round I've ever fired. 40 grains at 1450 feet per second. But they were all over the place because we had some in the low 1300s and then the 1450 and another 1400. So they're pretty hot rounds, but they're not very consistent because they're all over the place. So I saw a video the other day about how those rounds are pretty awful, because I saw one guy even had a round lodged in his barrel, like they're failing to even fire really, like there's no powder charge or something. From the ones I just fired, they all seem to work fine. They're just not very consistent. The velocities seem to be all over the place. Although they are still pretty high velocity, even the lower ones. But for me, they were at least actually working, and I didn't get any rounds stuck in the barrel. So that's obviously a plus. So overall they work fine, but like I said, since the velocities are all over the place, they're probably not very accurate, especially at further ranges. But anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching.